Interestingly, historically, men and boys have been positioned as the problem. As a collective, all men and boys have been the problem. There's been a dramatic shift.
Boys don't cry. You throw like a girl. We hear gender stereotypes all the time, but when it comes to the push for gender equality, work is being done to show that boys and men need to be included in the conversation.
Men and boys are not biologically or naturally aggressive or dominating or oppressive, not all boys and all men. And so in acknowledging that, we're actually opening up the dialogue.
The federal government announced it will be giving $562,000 to 4 different organizations that use positive role models to encourage men and boys to support gender equality. Those groups are the Alberta Council of Women's Shelters, Catalyst Canada, Foxy, and Next Gen Men.
They might have a few role models in their life that aren't necessarily that healthy or demonstrating good relationships for them.
Masculinity researcher Michael Keeler says by including more boys and men in the fight for gender equality, we're opening the door to more gender identities to be the norm. But he says we have to be careful what we identify as a positive role model, because role models need to be as diverse as the people who look up to them.
Along that lines, I think it's really important that we think about, and these agencies think about, not just doing a parachute in and educate boys and men about what they need to do to change or fix themselves. Masculinity is not broken, but what is at the core of this is how we think socially about what a real man is.
Although he praised the federal government's funding, he says the work doesn't stop there.
I do believe that research-informed practices has a place alongside the kinds of agencies that are being funded today.
In Calgary, Kristen Fong, City News.